Hey everybody, welcome back to another vlog series. Today is Friday the 9th. It's 11:30 and I have to say I'm really enjoying my new craft room setup. Hang on, you guys are a little, there we go. Work is going well. I am in the middle of contacting all my family, getting them to start looking at curriculum, to get it ordered, trying to figure out, I have to do one field trip this year, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for that. Thinking I might go super lazy and just, there's a park here that's like a museum type, old buildings and stuff, and they do tours, so I might just do that. Thinking about doing a play or something though too, so we'll see. I didn't film yesterday, I just ran out of time. But I went to Joann's and picked up a giant thing of Ada. As you can see, they have their own brand now. I've never stitched on this before, but it seems a little stiff, but not super bad. But I'm going to use that. I already had bought a thing of it, and while I was at Stitch Nanigans in April, I had talked to Colette Highway Stitcher about doing another set of goodie bags for our SoCal Stitchers Retreat, which is in September. So those are like 48 by 60 pieces, and so I can cut them up into some large-ish pieces that I can dye, and then that'll be my contribution. And then yesterday I worked on George. I put in another 2 rows on him. He still needs 2 additional rows, but these are some pretty dense rows, as you can tell. So my last row that I just did had 277 stitches in this color out of, there we go, 396, I think it is. So, and then last night I started painting again and didn't realize how much there was, like all this gray color down here and all up there. So I ended up staying up a little late last night doing that. I stayed up till like 12:30, and then I read for a little bit, so I went to bed at like 1:30, but feeling it this morning. It was this basically big giant piece over here that was like, bang. Didn't realize it was all same color. I am enjoying that though. Today I don't really think I have much more work to do. I'm going to keep checking my email to see. I ordered a printer, so a printer for my school, which I'm hoping is a colored one. I think it is, because I already have a black and white, but we have to order the ink and stuff ourselves, but that means I can use it for printing out my Hayed pictures and basically all my digital pattern pictures. So I'm excited about that because I need one. And since I'm buying the ink and stuff myself, I don't really feel so bad. And then I'm going to possibly diamond paint and I might regular paint, listen to the 5th Harry Potter book on audiobook, because I still need to do that. And I need to update my Magical Stitches ultimate reading list, because I haven't done that, and stitch the other 2 rows on George. It's a lot for today. It's especially because it's already 11:30 and I'm kind of have a headache going on, but we'll see. And if you noticed, I did move my light, my alt light up there, so that it's behind me. I do need to eventually get a floor stand, but when I was at Joann's yesterday, I was looking at them and they're still pretty expensive. I think the cheapest one was about $180, which of course I can use a half off coupon on, but a little above my price range at the moment. I watched Kansas City Girl in Colorado World, and she made me want to buy some more of Maria's patterns. So I looked at those last night. I didn't actually buy them. And I'm kind of annoyed because I did end up buying the Titanic and Twilight patterns. And then because they were down to like 10 of each, I think. And so I definitely had the FOMO. And then she had a sale the next day and they still had a few left, so. But whatever, it's fine. I don't know if these patterns will be sold out anytime soon by Maria, so, and they're not even expensive. One's $7.50 and the other is $5, I think. But yeah, no, I want those. Maybe I'll finish Winter in a Cup and then I'll buy them. That'll be like my reward. I really want to start Titanic. Not gonna lie. Really want to do that, but I have too many big projects going as it is, so I'm gonna really try to hold off. And if I do start it, it'll have to be a retreat because no new starts except for retreat stuff. But I have a list of like 6 things I want to start in their retreat. So there's that. But if you saw my last video, I did get the finish in, so I'm still trying to figure out how I want to fully finish it. I don't think I want to frame it. I have a lot of stuff that's framed, but we'll see. Kind of thinking a canvas. I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot of talking. I know I've had a few new subscribers. I think I had 3 yesterday, so if you were sent here by somebody else, please let me know so I can go thank that person. I do know if you came here from Katie and Dory Hobbies Up to Here video, or one of their like Instagrams or whatever, I do know of that one and I've already thanked her. But I hope you guys like what you see here. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll say that at the end of the video as well, I'm sure. But that's like a week away, so we'll see. But welcome. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for everybody who has come back. And I will see you all tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Maybe later on today, but probably tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you then. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Saturday the 10th. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I've got my nice coffee. Well, cold brew coffee. And it's a healthier version because there's no sugar in this one. I bought some Whole Earth packets a while ago, which is a blend of stevia and monk fruit. And it's actually pretty good. It doesn't leave like a really bad aftertaste like stevia does. So I figured I'd try it in this, and I can use 2 packets and it still tastes great, so. Sorry. There is a very slight aftertaste, but nothing that's bad, like, and I can't even do diet soda, so. Last night, or yesterday I should say, I finished my homework for Magical Stitches. Not that you'll be able to tell a huge difference from yesterday, but overall I ended up putting in 1,054 stitches. Sorry if you're hearing noise in the background, that is my cat trying to catch a fly against the window. I was just getting ready to start filming this video. I know you guys can't see me, I'm trying to make my stand up. And she decided to throw up everywhere. including like somehow got it behind the baseboards. So I had to clean that up before I actually came on. So, what am I going to work on today? Well, they haven't posted the new homework yet, but we can't work on it anyway. I still have the last homework I need to do, which is a Christmas piece. And I was feeling something a little larger, so I pulled out Santa in the Clouds again. So this will be 1,000 stitches put in because it is tinted. You guys have seen this one fairly recently. The back of it is a mess, but that's okay. So I'm going to stick this one on the frame and get going on it. He's small enough because he's on 28/1 to fit in a Q-snap. So he's going to go on there, and I'm going to try to figure out that whole situation with my new craft setup. I think the only thing I'll be able to put in is over here on the side or on that side. Probably that side will be easier. I'll just have to move it every time I need to get out. Because the way my desk is set up, the wall is right here. As you can see, my desk is completely against it, and so I only have one way in and out of this back area. But that's my plan for today. I don't know how much I will get done, but hopefully it'll be quite a bit. I don't know if we have any plans today. I asked my husband yesterday and he said he didn't know. He thought there was something, but he couldn't remember what it was. But he's currently at swim practice for his triathlon, which is next month. And I'm probably going to start stitching and then go shower, because I still haven't showered yet today. I'm still trying to get my schedule fixed. I ended up missing yesterday a call that I was supposed to be on. However, I mean, I did sleep in a little bit, but I was at my desk by 9. Well, I ended up making the cold brew coffee yesterday, and so that took longer than I thought because I accidentally let the filter slip, and so I had to redo the entire process when I was like halfway through. And the cold brew process just takes a little longer as far as actually filtering. So by the time I got to my desk, it was already like 9:45, and the call was at 9, but I didn't get the email for it until like 8:15 anyway. So I had looked like right before I went to bed last night, and I didn't have any new emails for anything. But so they're trying to get that call to me because it's on Zoom, and so they can record it. But anyway, long story short, I'm going to try to get up earlier. I'm going to try to start getting up at like 8:30ish. So that'll start on Monday. And that's what's nice about working from home, is I can kind of set my own schedule, but it still requires me to do things in a timely manner, so. Excuse me. I'm feeling a little bit stuffy, so I think my allergies are kicking in. I don't really know why, because I haven't left the house, but I've just been feeling a little more allergy-y lately. So that's all I have for you guys. I will see you all tomorrow, or later on tonight. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. It is still Saturday night, and I've just been working away on Santa in the Clouds. It's probably easier for me to flip you guys around. So here is what I've finished so far. So all the way across here, and then coming back down and finishing up. It's kind of like cut in half a little bit. I try to go with like the natural flow of the color. I don't know how many stitches this will be. I'm not going to count it up until, I mean I did count, so basically this bit, and then down here until that ending point right there, including I think these parts right here. I did count that, and that is 188 stitches, just because I ended my thread there. And I just want to get like a general picture. But it's kind of cool seeing his face coming into alignment, or definition, I guess you could say, a little bit. But like I said, I still have to go back down and finish the other rest of it. And it's only 300 stitches wide, so it's not super long. It's only like 5.5 pages, 4.5 pages. So it's kind of nice to work on, as far as it's enough confetti that it keeps me interested, but not a super ton of colors. But that being said, Magical Stitches did post their homework for next week. It's a lot. So I wrote down the ones that I wanted, and they have a couple of options. So basically, I'm trying to find it so I can find what the other options are. Nope, that's not. That was this week's. Sorry guys, I'm doing it on my iPad, which is set up differently. Let's see, can I go to groups? So this is Owl Week, and for that we have to work on our owls, which will be, we have to do, to get an exceeds expectations, we have to do 100 stitches for each class. To get outstanding, we have to do 200 stitches, which 100 is 2 points each, 200 is 5 points each, like for each class. And if we complete all 10 of our owls, we get 5 bonus points for an exceeds and 10 bonus points for an outstanding. So of course I'm going to do all 10, of course I'm going to do 200 stitches. And so what we have to do is, we have to do the core classes, all 7 of them, which is Astronomy, Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, History of Magic, Potions, and Transfiguration. And then we have to choose 3 electives, and so that's either Arithmancy, Study of Ancient Runes, Care of Magical Creatures, Divination, or Muggle Studies. So I was going through it earlier, and this is my tentative list. So astronomy, I'm going to use my stocking because Santa's flying through the sky. I'm going to double check if there are stars in that one. Charms is Aurora because she's been charmed to sleep. Defense Against the Dark Arts is George Washington because they're fighting a war. Herbology is my Universal Monster style because the creature from the Black Lagoon is surrounded by plants, and I'm gonna do some research about which plants those could be, and how they fit into the actual herbology. History of Magic is Hocus Pocus because the Witches of Salem would be, I think, in a History of Magic class because it was an actual historical thing. Potions is the Universal Monster cell, I think, because there are potion bottles in there. Transfiguration is going to be Swirling Peacock, because you can turn peacocks. I forget what the transfiguration spell is, but there's like a peacock to something, or something into a peacock. And then I chose to do Divination. I can use Hocus Pocus, I think. I need to remember why I think it's because it was prophesized, yeah. Divination because it was prophesized that the witches would come back, and that a virgin would light the black flame candle. Muggle Studies is George Washington because it's American history. And it's Muggle history. And then Care of Magical Creatures, my stocking because of the flying reindeer. So those are my tentative plans for now. They may be changing. I'll have to see. That is a lot of projects, and it'd be easier if I could kind of make them work for more than one, but we'll see. The only one I'm not totally sure on is astronomy. So I'm gonna have to look at my stocking pattern again and see what would work for that one. Other than that, I really don't have any other astronomy patterns, I don't think. I mean, I thought about doing Santa in the Clouds, and if my stocking doesn't work, I will work on that one because it does have that giant star in it, which is that one right there. I thought there was others in there, but it's just the big one. I mean, you can kind of, it looks like there might be some up here, but that's just where the fabric shows through, so. But yeah, we'll see. Once I actually get my patterns going and start looking at them again, I think that'll help. But I can't start it until tomorrow night at midnight anyway, so it'll probably be more like Monday. And if I do finish the 1,000 stitches, I'm going to work on, I'm probably going to work on my diamond painting tomorrow, and start listening. I think I've finished all the audiobooks that I can find online. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook of Harry Potter, because that one is on there. And I think I've got 3 more books for extra credit I have to read, but it's only the 10th, so I still have plenty of time. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do my diamond painting and listen to the audiobook. And then maybe work on George for some ultimate extra credit, but we'll see. I'm sure I'll come back and let you guys know tomorrow. Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Sunday the 11th. It's almost 6 o'clock, and I just got done with my Santa in the Clouds color I was working on. It actually ended up being quite a bit more than I thought it was. So, sorry, needle minder fell off. This is all of 152, which ended up being about 1,400, well, almost 1,500 stitches. And so I reached the bottom of that page, which I think is down there. And this has, I think, 30 total pages. Yeah, that sounds about right. And so this is 10. But I'm pleased with how it's coming out. We definitely see the bottom of his face here, and then the mountain that comes up right here, it looks like. And yeah, so this is going to go away for a while. With that, it means that my homework, or not my homework, my extra credit for Magical Stitches is totally done for the 2 months. And since it's the 11th, that gives me about 3 weeks to stitch whatever I want. Well, sort of. To stitch my ultimate extra credit, which I'm hoping to put in on George. He has, I think, about 15 more rows to finish the page. But if I go by what my plans were for homework next week, he should get another 400 stitches in on him, which will be 2 more rows. But that'll still be Like, once I finish the homework, that should be enough to, like, let me work on the ultimate extra credit so that I can finish, hopefully, the row of pages. So we'll see how long that'll take me. There are 232 rows, row 233 will get me to the next page. Like I said, I think I finished 15, so 16, 17 more rows. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna try to make George my focus for the rest of the month. Like I said, the homework is a lot of it. But we'll see. I'm just looking at my sheet now and seeing everything I have to work on. I think I'm going to change the astronomy. I think I'm going to change from my stocking to the Universal Monster Salad because it has a moon on it. And that's the one that I was still a little iffy about. But yeah, it'll be fun to pull out some of those pieces again and work on them. And I'm still not sure about my elective classes. So we shall see. That is all I have for you for today. The rest of the day I'm going to spend listening to the audiobook for Harry Potter and doing the diamond painting like I talked about yesterday. Since it's already 6, we gotta figure out what we're doing for dinner, even though we had a late lunch. We spent some money at Joanne's, and most of it was actually my husband spending money this time. It wasn't me. We just bought some like Halloween decorations and stuff. So I was gonna go do the 3 for 3 zipper deal, but like it was 3 for 3, but then you get 20% off, and I mean I could just use like a half off coupon anyway on them. So it's close enough to my house. Like it's literally like I think a mile, like less than a mile, so it's not that much to go over there and use several coupons like I want to do for the frames. So like the 3 for 3 is good, but since we ended up spending more anyway, it's probably a good thing I didn't do it. Plus I didn't find any ones that matched the fabric that I want to do for my next bag that I want to make, so I have to try to figure out what color I want to use and look at the fabric more because it's got a pretty big print on it, and so it's hard to like get a big picture of it. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I will see you all probably tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Got some really curly hair going on today. Not really sure what's up with that. It is the 12th. It is Monday. It's Monday. Yes. It's about 6 o'clock, and my husband is swimming, so he's not going to be home for another few hours. So I'm debating if I want to make dinner now or wait until he comes home. I am trying to eat healthier again, try to lose some weight. I got the results from my blood test back. I haven't talked to the doctor yet about them. I still need to make that appointment, but they schedule your stuff online. So everything looks fine. My testosterone is high, which I already knew. That's what causes my disease that I have. My estrogen actually isn't too low, but my HDL cholesterol is not great, and my glucose is pretty high. So, and that's all. Well, I don't know about the cholesterol, but the my LDL is fine, but my the glucose thing is part of the disease as well. So, try and eat healthier. We'll see where I get to this week. Ordered more Slim Fast. Don't get the regular stuff. Don't get the original because that stuff is like pure sugar. But the advanced nutrition, and I'm trying the keto stuff tomorrow since it was cheaper and it's still low sugar, low carb. So I got that to try it out. I'm not doing a keto diet or anything like that, but yeah, we'll see. Just, I am trying to do low carb, but not like insane no carb. But yeah, basically just try and eat healthier, and then just, because now that I'm working from home, I'm not doing a whole lot during the day. I think my husband wants to start working out together. I'm trying to convince him to buy a treadmill that I can stitch and walk at the same time. But so far he's not going for it. But we'll see. But I definitely lied yesterday. I didn't do any diamond painting. I did more stitching, so I'm sure you guys are totally fine with that. I just started stitching again today. Like I said, it's already 6, but I've been having computer issues with my work computer, with it not updating, and I can't get into my time clock. So I just downloaded the app on my phone, so I'm hoping I can get in there that way. But yeah, I crossed off a lot of stuff on my list. I'm still not completely done with the training videos, and I do have some actual like set time training videos tomorrow. I think I've got 2 of them tomorrow, but those are only an hour each, so it shouldn't be too bad. But what have I been stitching, you might ask? Let me show you. Ta-da! Yep, pulled George back out. I did wash that bottom part, but there's still that streak right there, so I just didn't wash it good enough, I don't think. I was trying not to make the rag that I was using super, super wet, and so I think that had an effect on it. I forget if I used soap or not. I think I did. I think I used dish soap, but anyway, pulled George back out. So even though I can officially start on the homework, I'm going to wait a little bit because I would like to finish this ultimate extra credit. So I did 1 row, I'm halfway across the 2nd row, and so I've got 2 more rows, hopefully. Hopefully I won't have to do 5, but 2 more rows to get another 1,000 stitches. And we might, no, guess not. Let's see, we might have a visitor. Yeah, you really can't see that dirt in person. It's kind of, like, you can a tiny bit, but it's insane. Like, I can't see that bit over there at all, which is weird. Yep, so just going to continue working on this tonight. I'm sure I won't get any more done as far as finishing it and moving on to another project. I am switching up stuff on my list a little bit. Like, I took out the Universal Salve and put in Aurora for potions because of a sleeping potion. I don't think I can use her for anything else, but I think I might be able to use her for divination because she has beads, and beads are sparkly like a crystal ball, so I think I can use those for that. But if I have to use Hocus Pocus for History of Magic, then I will use it for divination as well, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we'll see where I get to. I'm still trying to see if I can change Transfiguration to one of the other ones, which I'm sure I could. Like, maybe use my Universal Monster Salve for that. But since I have to use my stocking for Care of Magical Creatures since I finished Dasher, I think I'm going to stick with them for Astronomy. But yeah, just really trying to get rid of that Swirling Peacock so that I can only have, like, what was it, 4 projects I'm working on? We'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for you for today. I did buy some fabric, but I'm not going to show you guys because I want it to be a surprise. But we did go to Joann's yesterday, which I think I told you guys, and spent way more money than we should have. Yeah. Oh, before I forget, and if you guys notice my change in height, that is because depending on what I'm stitching, it changes my, like, how high I have my desk chair. Because when I stitch on George, since it's so high up, I need to make my seat higher so that it doesn't give me arm strain. But when I'm stitching on my lap, or my, what do you call that? Not a lap stand. My big stand? Floor stand? That's it. That's the word. it's too low, so I have to lower my seat all the way to the bottom. But yep, Shelly is charting. She said eventually it will be all 8 of the movies. Once again, limited edition, because she knows how to make me live on the streets. How can I not? I had to buy it. I'm hoping she takes some time doing the others. And again, she has permission because the artwork was done by one of the official artwork designers. If you figure out how to live forever, let me know. I'm gonna need to. But anyway, hopefully my husband calls soon or texts soon saying, hey, go ahead and eat without me. Because I'm making mac and cheese, and he is not a big mac and cheese fan. As I say, it's going to be healthy. I'm actually making mine without macaroni. I'm going to do it over cauliflower instead. But since he doesn't like it, I'm hoping, I told him, like, it will not hurt my feelings. Feel free to go ahead and pick up something on the way home for yourself if you want, because I'm making something you are not a big fan of. But he hasn't said anything yet, so I think he's just going to wait and I'll cook for him. And he'll have mac and cheese. So the cheese sauce is done totally separate, so I can totally just make his mac and cheese and make my cauliflower and cheese. But it's got broccoli in it too, so it's a little bit healthier. It's basically chicken, broccoli, and cheese sauce. And then mine will be with the cauliflower veggie in there too, so pretty healthy. And so far I get my recipes from Budget Bites, not even really because they're budget, but she actually has really good stuff on there. And so far my husband, who is pretty picky, has liked everything that's been on her site that I've made. So I think there's only one thing that we weren't a total fan of, and it's because it had nope, never mind. I made this roasted corn casserole thing not too long ago, and sorry, I keep playing with my hair. I need to wash it. And it had way too much lime in it. And so, but then I realized it wasn't even on her site anyway, so it doesn't matter. In fact, my husband just texted, but he just said yeah, so I don't know what he's answering. Oh yeah, I asked if he's good with mac and cheese. So it looks like I'll be waiting to make dinner. But anyway, that's all I have. I'm going to probably go grab a snack since he's not going to be home for another 4 hours. Like 3 hours at this point because it's 6, so. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.